Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniel and today we're going to focus on IELTS listening. Check out my video related to IELTS reading if you haven't already, and let's get started. I'm going to discuss 3 important topics for IELTS listening, starting with some important tips to help ensure that you score a full band in listening, common mistakes people make in IELTS listening, and lastly, how to use context clues to determine the missing information. Here are 10 tips to help you enhance your listening abilities. Number 1 is practice regularly. Consistent practice is essential to improving your listening skills. Engage in daily or weekly practice sessions. Listening to a variety of English audio materials to familiarize yourself with different accents, speech patterns, and topics also helps. Number 2 is to use authentic materials. Utilize authentic IELTS listening materials such as practice tests and sample exams to expose yourself to the format, question types, and difficulty level of the actual test. This will help you get more comfortable with the test structure. Number 3 is to develop note-taking techniques. Effective note-taking can significantly aid your comprehension during the listening test. Practice abbreviations, symbols, and shorthand techniques to quickly jot down main ideas, keywords, and important details while listening. Number 4 is to improve your vocabulary. Enhance your vocabulary by studying and learning new words regularly. Focus on common IELTS topics and themes to ensure that you are familiar with the relevant vocabulary. Use flashcards, word lists, and context-based exercises to expand your word bank. Number 5 is to listen to a variety of accents. Expose yourself to different English accents to improve your listening comprehension. Listen to podcasts, news, movies, and TV shows featuring speakers with diverse accents such as British, American, Australian, and others. Number 6 is to practice predicting and anticipating. Develop the skill of predicting and anticipating information based on context and cues. Practice predicting possible answers, completing sentences, or filling in the gaps before you hear the actual audio. This will help you stay focused and actively listen for the relevant information. Number 7 is to work on your concentration. Listening requires focused attention. Train yourself to concentrate for extended periods by eliminating distractions, creating a quiet, steady environment, and practicing active listening techniques such as summarizing or mentally repeating key points. Number 8 is to familiarize yourself with the question types. Understand the different question types that appear in the IELTS listening test, such as multiple choice, matching, completion, and sentence completion. Learn strategies specific to each question type to maximize your performance. Number 9 is to improve your listening speed. Work on increasing your listening speed without sacrificing comprehension. Gradually expose yourself to faster-paced audio materials such as podcasts or TED Talks, and practice following along and understanding the content at a quicker pace. Number 10 is to review and analyze your mistakes. After each practice session or mock test, carefully review the questions that you answered incorrectly or struggled with. Analyze your mistakes, identify the areas for improvement, and focus on those specific skills in your future practice sessions. Remember that improving your listening skills takes time and consistent effort. By incorporating these tips into your study routine and dedicating regular practice sessions to listening exercises, you can enhance your IELTS listening abilities and increase your chances of achieving a higher score. Moving on to the next part of the video, when taking the IELTS listening test, it's important to be aware of the common mistakes that candidates often make. Here are some mistakes to avoid in order to optimize your performance. Number 1 is to not read the instructions carefully. Many candidates overlook the importance of reading the instructions thoroughly before the listening section begins. As a result, they miss crucial details about the format, question types, or specific instructions for each task. Take the time to read the instructions carefully to understand what is expected of you. Number 2 is focusing too much on spelling. While accurate spelling is important, remember that you are primarily assessed on your listening comprehension skills, not your spelling abilities. Don't let the fear of misspelling words distract you from understanding the overall meaning of the audio. Focus on comprehension first and worry about the spelling during the dedicated transfer time. Number 3 is neglecting to preview the questions. Before the audio begins, you are given some time to preview the questions. Use this time wisely to skim through the questions and get a general idea of what the text is about. This will help you anticipate the content and focus your attention during the listening passage. Number 4 is not using the provided time to review the answers. At the end of each section, you are given some time to review your answers before moving on to the next section. It is crucial to utilize this time to double check your answers, correct any mistakes, and ensure that you have transferred them accurately to the answer sheet. Number 5 is losing focus during the audio. Maintaining concentration throughout the listening passage is vital. It's easy to get distracted or lose focus, especially if you encounter a challenging question. Train yourself to stay engaged and attentive even if you miss a particular answer. Keep listening and focus on the next question. Number 6 is ignoring distractors. In the IELTS listening test, distractors are often used to confuse the test takers. Distractors are statements or information that may sound correct but are actually wrong. Be cautious and carefully analyze the information provided. Compare it with the context and ensure that your answer aligns with the overall meaning. Number 7 is not practicing with a variety of accents. The IELTS listening test includes a wide range of accents such as British, American, Australian, and others, like I mentioned before. Familiarize yourself with different accents throughout the material and resource. Exposure to various accents will help you develop better listening skills and adapt to different speech patterns. Number 8 is failing to manage time effectively. Time management is crucial in the IELTS listening test. Each section has a designated time limit, and you must ensure that you complete the questions within that time frame. Practice with timed exercises to improve your ability to pace yourself and answer questions within the allotted time. Number 9 is overcomplicating the answers. Keep your answers concise and to the point. You do not need to provide lengthy responses unless specifically instructed. Be mindful of the word limits and focus on providing the requested information without unnecessary elaboration. You might only have to use one word where you might end up using 2 words. So read the instructions. Number 10 is not practicing enough. One common mistake is not dedicating enough time to practice listening skills. Regular practice with authentic listening materials, sample tests, and practice exercises is essential to familiarize yourself with the format, develop your listening abilities, and become more comfortable with the test structure. By being aware of these common mistakes and actively avoiding them, you can improve your performance in the IELTS listening test and increase your chances of scoring a full band. Lastly, in case you come across words you do not know the meaning of, here's a step-by-step guide on how to effectively use context clues to deduce the meaning. Number 1 is to pay attention to the surrounding words. Focus on the words or phrases that come before and after the unfamiliar word. These neighboring words can provide valuable clues about the meaning of the unknown term. Number 2 is to look for synonyms or antonyms. Sometimes the speaker may use synonyms or antonyms to help explain the meaning of the unknown word. If you encounter a word you don't understand, listen for any words or phrases that have a similar or opposite meaning. These can provide hints about the intended meaning. Number 3 is to consider the tone and context. The overall tone and context of the conversation can also offer clues about the meaning of the unfamiliar word. Is the speaker expressing a positive or negative sentiment? Is the conversation about a specific topic or subject? Understanding the general context can help you make educated guesses about the meaning of unknown terms. Number 4 is listen for explanations or definitions. Occasionally, the speaker may provide an explanation or definition of the unfamiliar word within the conversation itself. They may provide additional information or examples that clarify the meaning. Number 5 is to use your prior knowledge. Draw upon your existing knowledge and experiences to make an educated guess about the meaning of the unknown word. Consider any related word or concepts that you are familiar with and try to connect them to the unknown word. Number 6 is avoid fixating on unfamiliar words. While it's important to try and deduce the meaning of the unknown word, It's equally vital to maintain focus on the overall comprehension of the listening passage. Don't let unfamiliar terms distract you from understanding the main ideas and important details of the conversation. By honing your ability to use context clues, you can enhance your comprehension skills and make more accurate guesses about the meaning of the unfamiliar words or phrases in the IELTS listening section. Remember that practice and exposure to diverse materials are key to mastering this skill. Now, if you want me to attempt a sample listening test while explaining my thought process, let me know in the comments below and I'll make a video on that too. If you have any questions or confusion, leave them in the comments below and I'll make sure to address them. Next up, I'll make a video on IELTS speaking. If you haven't already, check out my IELTS reading video as well. Show your support, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.